That's it. That's the video. 5 minutes of me cleaning my whiteboard.
Hello, Suka. Welcome to the abode. Oh, thank you. What is this? Ooh, nice. Nice. I love me some sweets. Water? Wow. This is nice. Do I open it in entirety? Okay, no. That is the glutton in me speaking. I will get water first. Okay. It is definitely water, not wine. Would you like me to pour for you or will you pour for yourself? How are we today? I have just sat down on the sweets. Do I get to open them right now? Yeah. Nice! Oh, that's my favorite one actually. This is the the cheesecake. What is it called? Biscoff, Lotus Biscoff cheesecake. Nice. Very, very cool. इसको फ्रिज में रख के आती हूँ मैं. The glutton in me is running away with these. Well, you can sit with your water. This is actually the first time that I have somebody over and they'll get to see a lot more of my space. First time since I've moved in here actually. Because bachpan se I've lived in so many different places. I wanted a sense of permanence. So idhar aakar pehli baar I have a place of my own and I'm really happy you could come here today. Welcome. Do I like Bombay? That's an interesting question. I do, kind of. It's like every city is a character और Bombay एक hippie है. It's like a workaholic, eclectic hippie जिसको आराम का कोई concept नहीं है and you keep working but at the same time you find some of the most beautiful people in your life. So as long as you have them plus, it's nice. I like Bombay. I don't think it is a city that lends itself to the sound of an artist. It definitely comes from where the artist has drawn inspiration from. तो जैसे मेरा जो साउंड है इट विल बी डिपेंडेंट ऑन द अमाउंट ऑफ स्टाइल्स और वट एवर कल्चर्स दैट आई हैव लिव्ड ग्रोइंग अप और वो 14-15 जगह है जहाँ पे मैं रह चुकी हूँ ऑल ऑफ देम हैव इन सम वे लेंट टू माई साउंड सो आई कैन नॉट एट्रीब्यूट इट टू वन सिटी सो आई डोंट थिंक इन एंटायरिटी दैट देयर इज अ सेट साउंड टू बॉम्बे आर्टिस्ट्स हैव यू हर्ड समथिंग टू ईट ठीक है बट आई एम हंग्री I mean, so I'm gonna make myself breakfast. Feel free. If you like what I'm making, then have a bite. Hello. Kitchen time. I have a very set breakfast actually. Where is my bowl? Oh, there. So, take a pretty bowl. Because Bhavna and I were obsessed with pretty bowls and then I have a cereal station. I just basically मैंने अपना फ्रिज बदला recently तो मैंने एक cereal station set up कर दिया है जिसमें I have muesli, cornflakes and more cereals. Yeah. It looks gross. Like I remember Mama used to make breakfast like this with yogurt. And my sister and I were like, ugh. But I realize as I grow older, I really am my mother's daughter. And that is reflecting in my food choices as well. Okay. Cranberries and seed mix. Because otherwise it gets boring. I don't think it needs more. More. Nice. I'll take one more spoon, so if you get hungry, you can have it. Let's go. We'll head into the room. I think it'll be nicer. Meet the parivar. I cannot exist without my lip balm. It's very, very important. I will not mention the brand because they have not responded to me. Please respond to me. You know who you are. Have I ever felt trapped in a version that the world saw before myself? Whoa, that is a heavy question. For sure. I wouldn't say trapped, but more like वो pressure रहता है कि जिस तरीके से you are perceived, the image that you have, to maintain that. So, I mean, a lot of people with the persona that I have as an artist assume that I am constantly at a 100% for energy or 100% for whatever I do. So it does get a little difficult when you don't have that much energy on some days to kind of like थोड़ा सा आराम से do things, because there is that हल्का सा pressure होता है कि I have to be like this, otherwise it's gonna be a letdown to everybody who has expectations of you. But it's not, फिलहाल at the level that I am, it's not as bad as it could get if I were to scale up, which is the hope, of course. Oftentimes, and this is a bad habit that I've been told I should stop, I'll go to Reddit, and Reddit pe jaake I'll look for new indie music that people are listening to, and I'll just try going through all of it. So there's a lot of cool music that you end up finding, but there's a lot of mean things also that you end up finding about yourself on the platform, which are not true, and you are left scratching your head ki ye kab hua tha. Okay, I guess. But ठीक है, you take everything with a grain of salt. I don't even have my phone near me, otherwise I'll pull up my playlist. I have horrible memory. I have the memory of a goldfish. तो मेरा बहुत मजाक उड़ाया जाता है क्योंकि I'll remember minute details about events and stuff like that, but I will not remember major events that have happened. तो जैसे I'll forget names, I'll forget faces, etc. very easily. तो मैं अपने फ़ोन पे नोट्स ऐप में एक नोट खोल के रखती हूँ जिसमें I have the name of the person and a description of what they look like or are. So जब भी एक म्यूजिक का कोई इवेंट होता है, कॉन्सर्ट होता है जहाँ पे you go and there are so many artists that you meet, थोड़ा सा overwhelming हो जाता है because it's a lot of people in the first place. And my notes app is my savior and grace in that. क्योंकि I have सबके ऐसे नाम and साथ में description कि yes, this is this person, याद रखो. So that's another fun fact. I have like human परिवार, but this is my stuffed toy परिवार. ये actually शुरू हुआ था इंचार से, and that when I moved to Mumbai for the first time I was sleeping in a bed without my sister. तो थोड़ा सा अकेला लग रहा था. So I bought this one. इसका नाम बादाम है. And I realized that the company that makes these also did they released other versions of the same thing. So I was like, ठान लिया है, धीरे धीरे as I am able to make money from music, I will buy every single one in this collection. And I did it. It took me 4 months, पर हो गया, and I bought all 4 of them. I'm actually gonna sit at the piano. अब दिख गया है. Whenever my brain is like it gives me these like little thoughts ki do this or do that, or it could be something very random like make this sound or whatever. I just do it. Do I ever feel the pressure to stay present versus take time off to evolve off grid? That's a nice question. There is a little bit of pressure to stay present क्योंकि rent pay करना है and I don't think I've reached a position yet wherein I can completely disappear and go create, because I have to survive as well. But that being said, I do find pockets, and my team makes sure ki it happens. Just I can just sort of take a week or two off to myself and just sit and make music if I want to. And even if it means traveling back home or somewhere else, just to get away from the rut of all of it, it happens. So there is a balance between the two that I think I've struck in beach mein. With the kind of lifestyle that I have, which really isn't much, क्योंकि फौजी पेरेंट्स तो उनके पूरे कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स इम्बाइब कर रखे हैं उन्होंने दिमाग में. बट आई थिंक विद लाइफस्टाइल चेंजेस the threshold will definitely increase, but I don't think it's going to be exorbitant. मतलब कभी इतना crazy नहीं हो जाएगा कि I'll feel the pressure to constantly need to make money sort of thing. Abhi, like what I have right now is also comfortable. That's why I've been able to sort of take a month and a half, a little bit away from being completely present all of the time. Not that I'm not working. I'm still working behind the scenes constantly. There's a lot more work that happens behind the scenes than people are aware of. So I think the limit, or rather the amount that I would be comfortable with just sort of dropping off grid for, would be enough to pay 3 months of rent plus living expenses. I think that's fair. Is fame a fuel or friction for my creativity? I think it's a mixed bag. Again, almost everything is a mixed bag. But there's not a lot of fame. Abhi jo spotlight hai, wo ek pinprick hai. There's a long way to go. But even jitna hai abhi, usse there's a lot of lovely things that happen. There's a lot of hope and validation that you receive when that amount of people listen to your work and they seem to like it or enjoy it. So it is fuel in one way, but it does cause friction in other. Like I had mentioned, ki sometimes people can develop parasocial relationships with the artist, which can get tricky. And when they meet you in person, they might encroach upon your physical boundary, which is never nice. But those are very few people amidst an entire sea of people who are very respectful and love your art. And I mean, again, mixed bag, but it's a lot of fuel for sure. Yes, very important, whiteboard. अभी तो इस पे थोड़ा सा, this is last song के promotion का जो लिखा था. And this is what my best friend wrote on the board when my sister was coming over. And she drew this, all of it. Okay, I'm going to erase this for now. Sorry, Veenie. What if it's just 5 minutes of me cleaning a whiteboard? That's it. That's the video. 5 minutes of me cleaning my whiteboard. But yeah, this is where I do most of my planning. मतलब चाहे वो गाने के लिए promotion ideas हो, yeah, the actual promotion itself, that my to-do lists, whether it be shoots, interviews, etc., yeah, recording schedules, etc. It's a very funny story, but मेरा एक गाना था आसान नाम का, and when that released, I was thinking about how should I promote the song. तो मम्मा के कमरे में there used to be a smaller whiteboard, तो मैं उस पर सोच रही थी, and I asked my dad कि बाबा, could you please get me a whiteboard from your office or something? I would like a bigger whiteboard जिस पे मैं लिख दूँ हो क्या रहा है, because I wanted to feel almost like a classroom. And it just stuck, and it has become a very important part of my process now. This whiteboard actually, Pranit and Raghav, they kind of banded together and gifted it as a housewarming gift when I moved to Mumbai for the first time. I know this is maybe a mainstream opinion, but Igor was one of my favorite projects when it first dropped. Actually, I have something I can show you that will give you. I used to listen to albums and do full reviews of them. तो मैं लिख के उनको production में मुझे क्या-क्या interesting लग रहा होता है, and then how I rate it, etc. I used to do it for every song on an album. So this was for Eve. This is actually crazy that you mentioned Tyler, because this was 17 May 2019 पे करा था मैंने. But As you can see, my favorite song from this was I Don't Love You Anymore and New Magic Wand. Oh no, Gone Gone Thank You was my favorite song. This song, I don't think enough people have listened to it, even if they are a Tyler fan. My goals for the next 5 years, actually, I don't think that far into the future. I try to take it at 6 months at a time, क्योंकि कब क्या बदल जाता है कुछ पता नहीं चलता है. Anything could happen overnight. I mean, a lot of what happened to me also happened in a very short duration of time. And but I do have some major goals that I would like to happen perhaps in the next 6 months, a year. I do want to perform more at festivals. I've actually not played a festival. I've played one festival, that was Hornbill. I've played two festivals. One was DMF and one was Hornbill. But I want to play some more well-known festivals, larger festivals perhaps, so I could reach out to more people. So that would be fun if I get to do that. Apart from that, I just want to release a lot more music, because my shows also, how they end up being structured is Adha unreleased and Adha released catalog. So I want that unreleased to become released catalog. That is also another thing that I really want to do. बहुत सारी छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं, and just be able to sort of go to my family and be like, yes, pursuing something other than, and my family is really supportive. I'm talking about the elders in my family. Go to them and be like, yes, like having a career in something else can truly lead to something, or you could lead a good life through it. My debut is actually rooted in grief. My dad's a fighter pilot, and growing up, we heard of aircraft crashes and pilots passing away because of the same. And one such incident One such incident happened in my life when I was 15. And we had a pilot in our squadron pass away. But it affected me much deeper than I thought, because my dad had also been in an aircraft crash in January of that same year. So when dad's crash had happened, there was a sort of armor that I'd set up around me, so I did not understand the gravity. I almost lost my father. He's alive and well, so touch wood. But when we lost Abhi Bhaiya, who was the pilot who passed away in May of that year, the armor sort of broke away, fell loose, and suddenly I understood the gravity of what it means to have loss of life. And I sat down at the piano after, I think it was around 3:30 in the morning. I sat down at the piano. Everybody was still looking for him. And all the aunties and everybody in the squadron had gone to his house where his wife was there. And I was sitting there in my room and I wrote a song. And the song ka perspective was what he would say to his wife if he knew that she would not be able to sleep for the grief. But I ended up writing Falling Asleep from thinking of what he would say basically to her in order to help her sleep at night and get through the grief. But I played the song for the squadron. I could see that they hadn't had the time or luxury to process losing a friend, somebody that they worked with, and basically somebody dared them. So I invited all of them into my room and I played them the song on the piano in a similar setup. Actually, you can imagine there was people sitting everywhere, about 30 odd people. And when I finished, I turned around, there was complete silence. But that was the first time that I saw the strongest people in my life show emotion to that extent. And in that moment, I knew that my art can have an impact. And I would like to keep doing that for the rest of my life. This is a song of mine that I wrote sitting over here only. It's called Nadani. And I think it should be out by now. If it's not out, then it will be out and you're hearing a preview. If not, you're hearing a raw version of it. But I usually play it on the guitar, but I wanted to play it on the piano for this one. शरद में कहीं भटके जैसे पत्ते, यादों में भी चुभते हैं ये हटके, छोड़ इन्हें आओ अब ना सताओ बसे, तुम क्यों गए बता